Today we're going to be unboxing 2 sets of digital pops. And both of these just arrived not too long ago. And so let's get started with this one here. Pretty excited. Oh, sorry. Now these ones here are... it's the horror set. Now, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't exactly remember which figures I got. I know I didn't finish it off though, and I guess we'll just start with, let's do this one. Alrighty, here we go. This is great. Check it out, everybody. It is the accordion monkey from The Conjuring. I am a big fan of this one, and it kind of reminds me of the monkey from Toy Story 3. Do you guys know the one that I'm talking about? That sits in the camera room? It's kind of similar. I mean, this one here is an accordion, that one has cymbals, but either way, I think it is really cool. Also, this one here is limited to 1,900 pieces, so pretty limited. Limited. Well, you guys know what I mean. Anyways, let's continue here, though, and we'll get on to the next one. Also, if you guys have never seen digital pops before, there's some pretty interesting stuff about them. One of them being automatically, you can see it, they come in a pretty weird box. It's this kind of like blue color with almost like digital bits all over it. It's kind of like cubey. I don't know. And then because you do have to get them out of digital packs of cards, on the back side, they actually put the one that you would have had to have pulled to get it. It's a pretty neat way to do it. And anyways, getting on to this next one here, we have Pazuzu from The Exorcist, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Pazuzu, it looks like it. It's like a giant gargoyle statue thing. It is really neat, and I love the way they did this one, because it's just so odd with it having the base, and it's all practically one color. What I think is really neat about a lot of the digital sets is that they make these weird characters that really wouldn't sell well on shelves, I don't think, at least anyway. Well, hold on, when it comes to sets like DC, they probably would, but like Blim Blam from Rick and Morty, who's going to buy him at Walmart? So at least this way, they're able to make like these super limited characters that the biggest fans are able to pick up like relatively easy. You know what I mean? It's like, it's relative. Because for the most part, I'm able to finish most sets with ease if I really want to. And anyways, let's get into this one here, which is, okay, yeah, this one is, I think it's the demon from something. Goat demon from The Nun. Yeah, that's the one that I was thinking. Again, weird. This is just one of those sets that I feel like if I opened it any closer to December, it would feel wrong. Like, you gotta open it like earlier in November, as close to Halloween as possible. Because these are definitely creepy figures. And anyways, this one is another 1,900 piece one, and I like the way they did the horns on it. And I'm actually, now that I'm looking at it here, he's got 4 horns. Did not know that till right now. Also, his arms, super lanky. Kind of reminds me of like a gorilla body with the way that he kind of like, you know, has his fist down to the ground. Either way, though, that is a really cool figure, and I am so glad that I was able to get these ones. Actually, I gotta say, I did way better than I expected with these ones. This is also a set that I did not make a video on when I first bought the packs because I wasn't sure how many I was gonna get, but then I got a few and got a few more, and I had opened them up already, and I'm like, I can't film this. That's why if you're wondering where that video is, I never made one. And anyways, the last one that I got here, and check this out, everybody. It is the rarest in the set. I was able to pull the glow-in-the-dark Ferryman. It's from Annabelle Comes Home, and I love this figure because of the way they did the lantern, but also the way they did the eyes and how they're actual coins. It is so crazy detailed. I've actually been planning on a video where I talk about the weirdest Funko Pop eyes, because normally, you know, they're just black circles, and they are for actually only one of these out of the 4. Kind of funny that I say that, but more of them don't have black eyes than they do. But either way, I want to make one about the weirdest Funko Pop eyes, so you'll probably be seeing this one soon again. It's a weird one. And well, that's all I was able to get from the horror set, just the 4 of them, but I think I did pretty decent. Alrighty, now let's jump into set number 2. We're inside of this box, we've got 2, and then inside of this box, we've got 3 more. And from what I can remember, every single one of these is different, because it happens, you get 2 of the same one. And for this, also, if anybody's wondering, it's the Harry Potter set. I'm just trying to remember if I got 2 of one. Maybe I did, but so far, these 2 are different. All right, what about these ones? Okay, no, that one is different. This one is different, and this one is different. I know when it comes to this set here, I had a lot of doubles, but I was pretty sure I had gone through, sold them all to get other figures so I could try to finish off sets that I wanted a lot of, you know? Now, this Harry Potter set was a really great one because it was based on the Wizard games. There's some really cool stuff that came along with these ones too, and it's all specifically from that movie, so take a look here. The first one that we've got is the 2,200 piece Merperson. I remember having way too many of this one when they first came out, so it's cool cool now that I have one in person, and I think I ended up pulling, like, let me try to remember here, 2 or 3, maybe even 4 of this one, and I traded the rest of them away to get some other packs, and I don't know what those were, but they went to good use. And yeah, taking a look at this one here, it really is crazy. I love how they made it floating. It's also got like the hair to make it look like it's underwater, because you know how in the movie, the hair is kind of like, you know, floating around a bit, and they definitely did a good job on that. Also, you may have noticed that these ones here actually came in protectors when these ones didn't. It's actually because this set released before they started offering the protectors, which is a little bit too bad because I like to have my digital ones in those hard cases, but it's okay. I mean, I'll find some. I'm sure I've got a few around. And anyways, now next up here we have, yeah, let's do this one. This is a really cool one because if you guys don't know, I am a big fan of like, just like animal figures, but also like this one here more specifically, dragons. And so check this out. Oh, wow, it is heavy. It's 2,200 pieces again, very similar to the Merperson, but it is the Hungarian Horntail. Yeah, this is crazy. And I gotta take this one out of the box really quickly because I wanna see how big this thing is. Also, it's got the base on it. The wings are up in the air. Oh, this could be a contender for the Pop of the Year. Look at that. Hey, Funko, you outdid yourself with this one. I also love the egg in the bottom there. It is just such a great figure. Oh, I'm glad I got this. And what's also kind of insane is that it hits the top and bottom of this box. Like, there is not much room inside of here besides this figure. Well, anyways, let's get on to the next one here. And I guess we'll do... yeah, let's do this one because I don't know what this one looks like in person. I mean, of course I saw it through the cards, but I really do want to see... oh! Interesting. This is what I'm talking about, everybody. Weird stuff like this. This is why I enjoy the digital pops. But look at this one here. Fleur Delacour and the way they did the air bubble on her face. Also, if you take a look on the back, that's what the card looked like. And actually, I could show you with the Merperson here, it was also underwater, so that's why the hair's floating, like I mentioned earlier. Alrighty, let's take a look at her, though. This is cool also because it's digital pop number 250, which is a pretty nice round number. And yeah, I want to see her floating, and I also gotta see that a little bit closer up on the face. Wow, this is interesting. Yeah, this is just so well done from Funko. Also, I'm noticing that she has a little knife tied around her leg, or at least I think that's a knife. That's what I'm remembering it as anyway. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't watched this movie in a while, and I probably should rewatch it now that I've got all of these in hand. But yeah, that bubble mask in the front there to help her breathe, that's probably the craziest part of this figure. Now, I know what's up next, and this is a really cool one because it's one of the first pops they've done for the digital set where they're sideways. And actually, now that I think about it, there might be like 1 or 2 others, but not many. Oh yeah, here we are, everybody. It is Victor Crumb with Shark Head. Look at it! Such a cool figure. Also limited to 2,200 pieces. And this is, again, another one that I gotta take out because, you know, you kind of see it in the card, but I want to see what's going on here. Oh, wow, it's got the gray, of course, because he does kind of like turn into a shark on his arms as well. The fin on the back and the head. It kind of reminds me of the Jaws pop that released years ago, but yeah, that is just so cool. And again, another really great way to do it because he is swimming. So I kind of wish, actually, and this is an interesting one. Let me know what you guys think about this. But the ones where they're underwater, they're all floating, right? So they have these clear bases. Should they have made them kind of like a bluey green? I don't know. Like, would that have looked cool? Let me know what you guys think about that because I'm thinking it might have looked fun. But then again, I don't know. There might have been a reason why they made it clear. But for now, let's put him here because we've got one more to get into. And now this here is actually, if you're able to finish off the entire set of cards minus the redeemables, you would get this one here. Oh yeah, this is great. Limited to 3,000 pieces. This is Freddy Funko as Death Eater. Look at that. It's just so crazy the amount of detail they gave it with the mask in his hand as well as the hood and the wand. And now that I think about it, this might be the first ever Freddy Funko as a Harry Potter character. I don't think there's any others, or at least I can't think of any. Did I just say the same thing twice in different ways? I think I did. I said think again. I'm gonna stop saying it at this point. But anyways, this is so cool, and I love the details they gave the crown. Oh, it's crazy. It looks just like the mask. And I guess getting back to if Harry Potter has other Freddy Funko Pops, please let me know if you guys can think of any, because I can't. this might be the only one. See, everybody, that's why I put Victor Crumb on the front, because now I can do this and that. And well, anyways, everybody, there we go. That is all of the digital pops that I have for you today. It was seriously a lot of fun to check them out because they are some amazing figures, and I cannot wait to get more digital sets in the future because it's always fun to get them in person and check them out a lot closer up than the cards. And of course, I want to ask you guys, have you picked up any of the digital pops recently? Because there is a lot of great sets that they've been doing, and I saw that there was a leaked list of new ones coming soon, and 2025 as well as like the end of 2024 is looking pretty crazy. Definitely some sets that I'm going to complete 100%. And anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow!